Hey, watch it.
You stepped on Thumbelina! That was my favorite tale.
Why is that?
Because it wasn't about a princess. Tales about princesses are insufferable.
Oh, that was horrible! Why would you people want me to see that on purpose? Hey everybody, welcome back to the last bits of my Witcher 3 playthrough. Today we're gonna focus on checking out some of the stuff that I didn't get to see in my original ending, where I got the ribbon from the Land of Fables and accidentally saved Syanna. So this time, I'm gonna try not getting it, and we'll see what happens, and then we'll move on to the Unseen Elder path. Before all that though, it seems like there are a few interesting things in the Land of Fables, such as stepping on Thumbelina. I'm gonna have a quick stroll around here and see what I can find. Hey, the rainbow actually has an ending point. Is there gonna be like a pot of gold here? Oh!
Be careful!
Whoa! Well, what do you know? There actually was one. Oh, but this guy's all golden and stuff. Oh. Gold thread, gold ball. No actual pot of gold for me.
Will-o'-the-wisp. Think it's got something to show us.
Careful. It's not to be trusted.
Are you gonna bring me to the night that I didn't see last time? Where do you want to go? Hey, there's a 4-leaf clover here. Lovely, I'll be taking that. Oh, and there's a dead knight. Is he a Nilfgaardian, or he's dressed a little bit funnily? Vitus. Toussaint armor, boots, gauntlets, trousers. Now he's completely naked. Damn. How'd he die? Well, actually, there's a lot of dangerous creatures in here, so I'm not really surprised if anything would have killed him. Do we want to try putting this on? It seems pretty gallant. That would be kind of fitting for our time in here, huh? Hey, maybe for fun, I'll use this for the rest of the path here. What? Whoa, that Vitus sword is actually better than my steel sword. Oh my god. In terms of pure damage and also the sign intensities too. Dang, I've been missing out.
All right, toss them.
Look at how gallant I look in a cutscene. And nothing happens. Hey, Pied Piper.
Something's always gotta go wrong.
The home stretch.
Hey, we can try fighting the Cloud Giant with a set of armor. Which I imagine is very hard to climb in, but Geralt seems to be doing okay. Is that the armor that the knights typically wear? Because I feel like I haven't really seen that before. Across all our time looting around the place.
Incredible.
Admire the view later. First, we must deal with him.
Alrighty. Come at me. In terms of fighting this guy, we're still going to be using Erendite, so unfortunately, I don't think we'll be able to reap the effects of that Vitus sword that we picked up. Which is okay. Because the Erendite's amazing anyway. Oh, he's so slow because of my freezing thing. Can't attack me at all. I feel bad for him. This fight's going so much better for me than the first time I fought him. Ow! That's cheating. But this guy's normally pretty dang slow anyway.
For a fairy tale creature, that was one tough son of a wench.
I told you this land had gone ape mad, though I did not expect it to be so severe.
Can't help thinking you might have done that on purpose.
Why ever would I have?
To get rid of your guard, your captor. Getting close to the exit at this point. Probably think you don't need me anymore.
Well, you're wrong. You still stand to be quite useful to me.
How about we say no this time?
Yeah, I know. Gotta get you out of here. Come on.
Wait, that's not what I meant. I need you for something far simpler and far more pleasant. Well, don't just stand there and stare. I need a man, Geralt, and I'm not afraid to say it. I've no idea what awaits me once we leave this place. Treat it as my last wish.
She makes it clear, even if you don't want to take the hint. Let her have her wait with you, as opposed to you being a willing participant.
Another time, another place, maybe. No offense.
None taken. You spoke clearly, you spoke honestly. It's fine.
Geralt stole my video ending line.
Come. The exit's this way.
And being rejected's gotta sting a little bit, no matter what. And there is another will-o'-the-wisp.
Another will-o'-the-wisp.
Oh, the line's slightly different. So they acknowledge that this is the second one you've seen here, if it is the second one you've seen. Normally you would just go through there, but we can actually go down to follow it. Oh wow, there's a whole nother path here. What do you want to show me? Syanna? A sword. Ah, this is like a Dark Souls reference. Resting at a bonfire. Geschäft! Sword. Is that any good? Oh my god, it's better than my Erendite. What? Same sorts of effects as the Vitus. All the 20% sign intensities? Oh wow. So when coming to the Land of Fables, you can get new swords plus an entire new set of armor. Which is actually all better than what I have right now, right? It's even better than my Manticore armor, my gosh. Probably because all this stuff is level 51. Maybe because I'm level 51? Dang. Well, that's kind of fancy. Very nice, very nice.
Here, we need but jump into the well. You first.
I will. This time, since we don't have the ribbon, Detlaff is probably going to kill her, and nothing's gonna save her. But what's gonna happen after that? Is Detlaff still gonna wanna attack us? Because Regis pretty much wants Syanna dead anyway. And with Syanna dying, a lot of problems actually become resolved, but Anna Henrietta would be furious.
Let's get ready. Detlaff will be here any moment now.
In the ending that we got originally, Detlaff did a lot of bad things. and he got punished for it. But on the other end, Syanna also did a bunch of bad things, but she gets redeemed pretty much. Even though, did she do anything to deserve that redemption? Is Detlaff still gonna want to fight us? Is what I wonder about.
Syanna, I have a question I must ask you. Did you truly feign it all? That which bound us was a ruse?
Detlaff, it's not that simple.
Oh no, it's very simple. You either deceived me or not. In forgiving you, I grieve. For now, we must part. A shame.
Syanna!
Oh shit. Did Syanna really not like Detlaff at all? She was still touching him on the cheek very intimately just now. Or was she being manipulative? I'm not really too sure.
What did you do? What I had to do. What she deserved. Beauclair will know peace once more. The vampires will have left the city by dawn. I shall leave as well. Go far away, far from men. You can try to stand in my way. Then I shall kill you both. Though that is not at all my will. The decision is yours.
You can go. But if ever we meet again...
I shall keep my distance, believe me. Geralt, Regis, farewell.
Oh, he even decides to part with Regis.
I'm sorry. I swore to protect her, I know, but it happened so fast. What have we done?
Let a killer walk. Isn't that what you wanted from the start, though? We have to let Anna Henrietta know.
Geralt, you will face...
I know. All the same, we have to inform her.
Yeah. How many things has Regis promised me that he didn't do? Feel like my trust in him is wavering a little bit. King of the Clink. Oh, Toussaint prison! What? Me! I'm the one going to prison! What did you do to my beautiful locks?
Hey there, Geralt of Rivia.
What do you want?
Me? Not a thing. Name's Handsome Jacques, and I've already got it all. What I wonder is if there's anything you'd need.
I want to get out of here. We told Aunt Henrietta, and she locked me up. Regis, I would assume, escaped? Detlaff escaped? Even if we killed Detlaff, would that change anything? Oh, this is particularly bad because we went back to tell her that Syanna's dead, and we let Detlaff escape. I didn't finish a single thing that she asked me to do.
What can you get me exactly?
Exactly. Anything a patron of this little auberge might desire. From decent victuals that won't stew your innards to a dab of fisty to make you fly. Even brought in a slinky piece of arse once. A boarder claimed to suffer from glandular overactivity or some such. You see, out there beyond the walls, I'm a lowly dog's body. But here, in the kingdom of the Clink, I'm the king.
Can't readily think of anything.
Come now, mate. We all need something. You've just not been in here long enough to know.
Am I like on death row? Or am I just here forever? Or am I only here for 2 weeks? This guy called me over by name just now.
You know me? How?
No. That's a stretch. No, I wouldn't say that, no. But I do know they've assigned you to the laundry, same as me. And I know what you're in for, your dastardly deed. Then again, I know that about every jester who winds up here.
Kinda curious to know what you know, or think you know.
The Duchess hired you to find the butcher of Beauclair. And you did, but then you let him butcher dear Henrietta's sis. Then this brute simply vanished. Dropped off the face of the earth, though in his case, turned to vapor, might be the better phrase.
Seem pretty well informed.
Best informed mutt in this kennel, paws down. Duchessa's cross, no doubt, while you await your trial, though she never seemed concerned for her sister before.
Since you seem to know so much, tell me one last thing. My sentence, what'll it be?
None can tell you that. Henrietta's a fickle cocotte. There's just no knowing which teat she's like to flesh. But I'd advise against escape. You're a prisoner among many now. Take flight, though. Make it out. Public enemy number 1.
Why'd they lock you up?
Hodgepodge. I had no domicile, but had to winter somewhere, so I robbed a shopkeeper. Couldn't have made a worse mistake. The penalty was a fine, an amount I couldn't pay, so they switched it to lashes, meted out on my bum. After that, I shifted course, started pinching bigwigs' noses. Cut the tail of Count Beauvieux's steed. Got a year and a half for that. My next exploits had to be grander, even greater wrongs. So I carefully chose my victim, Marshal de la Stake. Filled his cask with dung from between my very own cheeks. That got me 3 years of free room and board. I'll pull another prank as soon as they let me out. Made it a career. It's become my way of life.
I suppose that's one way to live.
We gonna report for this laundry duty? Rather get it over with.
Away we go. Personally, I'm pleased we're assigned to it. Those rags stink like sick in the sun, but you get used to it. And when you're working, you get more bread.
Told him, don't get my dand
I've
up,
no clue,
because
but
if
we're
you get
better
my
off
dand
chomping
up,
grass.
I'll get
with
up
that
your
canteen
dand,
reeks.
if you get my drift.
Bum wipes.
did you?
And to
I
think
sure
they locked
did.
me up for
I
selling
haven't had a
rancid
speck of
food.
trouble with
Norse,
that
what
sausage
you were
starter
selling
since
had no right to be
learned
called
his lesson.
food. That was worse than rat poison.
Rubbish! Well-aged meat. That's all it was.
Your aged meat had half of Toussaint galloping to the privy.
That's because our courtiers have the bellies of colicky newborns.
Should have sold your slop to peasants then.
Are you daft? First, peasants make their own food. And second, nobles pay a spitload more.
I'm a prisoner. In the prison of Toussaint. The place that I couldn't get into. Well, I'm in it now, but probably not in the way I wanted to be in here. Wow. That's crazy.
Dollar, then they lived happily ever after this.
We're awaiting our trial right now. Well, I'm pretty sure we'll eventually get out, but how, I guess, is the question. We don't really want to escape here illegally.
Keep calm. Start no brawls.
There is an exclamation mark here. Notes found in the Toussaint prison. Stanny, see if you can't get a small hammer and chisel for me, the kind used for stone carving. If you manage, put them in the drop-off spot. I'll pick them up, and I'll get you that placard. But I'll need 2 days to get it to you. Placard will wait in the same drop-off spot. I hope you won't hang yourself till then. It's worth waiting, because this is the work of the greatest master of Sidaris. Or at least that's what my man claims. Gasper. A way to escape? Well, I suppose we can escape. It's just that we should expect to never come back into Toussaint again. Ever.
Out of my way. Ah!
If we want to do this... I'm not sure where Stanny is, but he's probably dead somewhere. But if we want to do it, we can look around for a hammer and a chisel. Excuse me, Mr. Guardsman. Would you happen to have a hammer and a chisel?
Keep calm. Start no brawls.
What are you guys doing here? Gwent? Really? You wanna play for a hammer and a chisel?
Stop your ogling. This is no cabaret. Will you play or not?
What's the stake?
Look at this. Not 2 fleece to his name and he asks about stakes. You can bet those racks you're wearing.
What'll I get if I win?
Bread. I put some aside for Stefan, but it won't kill him to go hungry.
Who's Stefan?
None of your rotten business. A rat. So, playing?
I guess we will. Well, I do have a medallion. Not that I would give it away to you.
Why not?
Lay them out then.
Anna Henrietta took everything from me, except for my Gwent deck. You can take everything away, but you can't take away my fighting spirit for Gwent. Decoy, can be, light longship, muster. Cloud on Great Warrior, Shield Maiden, Cloud on Great Warrior, Pirate, Yennefer, Dragon, Ceres. We have Ceres, so we don't need the Shield Maiden. Wait, it's really quiet today because for some reason, there's no Gwent music. That's okay, I guess. Maybe because we're in prison right now, it's not really like a jolly festive thing that we can do. Okay, muster first? My hand today is not too bad. Feel like we should be okay. This guy is also Skellige and has the exact same thing as me. Wait, how are you guys getting Skellige cards in here? Are you guys smuggling them in? Dang, you did the same thing as me. Ermion? Oh, freaking hecky heck. Okay, you know what we can do? I can use it right now, and then it'll go to the graveyard, right? And then I'll use my leader ability. So, not a big loss. Yeah. Yeah, will this be okay? Actually, trying to think here, because I have a decoy card too. If I can take back one of these guys, because I know I'm gonna lose here already, right? Oh, frick, I wasn't even paying attention, but this guy also had Avalock. What? Are you copying me? Well, we'll see. We'll see. Oh, he's passing. Oh, I wanted to do the thing where I decoy one of these guys back, but if I do that, I'll lose, right? Unless... well, 60 minus 4 would be 12. He's got 14, so I need anything more than a 2. So maybe what I should do here is I will decoy you back, but I'm still not gonna let you win. I'll just put down Ermion. It seems like a bigger sacrifice, but in the long run, I think it'll probably be worth it. Not that we really need to think this hard for a random game of Gwent anyway, but hey, every game of Gwent could be our last one. We gotta take it all very seriously. I'm pretty sure across all the time we've played Gwent though, this is the only one that's had no music, so it's really jarring right now. All we hear are these effects and stuff. Hey! There you go. Now all we gotta do is win this one round. He keeps putting down these dragons, but I got nothing. What are you doing? Actually, I got a dragon right here too. Oh no! Our deck is so similar. Oh yeah? Well, I can do that too, because I also got Yennefer here. But I gotta wait until that row has more than 10 again, so I'll wait. What can I wait with though? Because... well, we should be okay, I guess. Don't really want to put this guy down yet because our row is over 10. Oh, frick! He's really doing it! Dang, man, you are brutal. Here you go. You like doing that, huh? I can do that too. Now, I can also bring back my own dragon, but bringing back the type bond would be better for me. Sorry, dragon. Now, are you all happy? Our decks may be similar, but I'm pretty sure I have the better hand today. Thank you, thank you. Goodbye. $106. Y'all happy? 2 Dandelions. This guy's got a lot of repeats in his deck. Well, feel free, feel free. Thank you.
You fleeced me, harlot's brood. Now Stefan will have to go hungry.
Sorry.
Oh, look at that. He's sorry.
No one else will play with you in this coop. And be careful not to slip on any soap.
Oh, I will.
Whoa, what kind of threat is that? Ah, I forgot to play the political game inside the prison here. I gotta make friends with everybody.
You're big. You're bad, Wolf. Would you be my lifting buddy?
No, thank you.
Oi, Pumpkin. Stop by my bunk tonight. You could rub my on the tummy. At least until the clock strikes 12.
I think more than one person here wants me to drop the soap. What's this place? Are we allowed down here?
We'll teach you discipline.
I'm still trying to find the hammer and chisel. It's actually amazing that they let me walk around freely here. What have I ever done to deserve that? No, but everything is locked. They won't let me in. Except to this place, which has literally nothing.
Out of my way.
Something behind you? Nope. Seems like there might be something over there. Oh, you know what's one thing that they can't take away from me? My signs. Don't think he'd be very happy if I try to do that, though. Yeah. Well, the hammer and chisel aren't here. By the way, this is a side quest, right? But the main thing is going to the laundry. Well, maybe we gotta go to the laundry to find a hammer and a chisel. Oh. Small hammer and chisel for carving stone. Now we gotta go hide it in the stash. Wait 7 days. 7 days? Really? Nobody wants to talk to me. Are they all angry that I won the game of Gwent? I never even got the bread. Did you give me the bread? No. No, they did. Okay.
Pack the dirty rags in the tub. I'll see to the suds and water.
Wait. Am I gonna be dropping the soap?
Dollar, then they lived happily ever after this.
Was that guy a reference to Handsome Jack from Borderlands, by the way? They got a very similar name. I feel violated. Dirty clothes. Put the soap and the clothes in the wash tub. Hey, remember how we started out in a bathtub in the very beginning? Now what are we doing? Laundry in a bathtub. Da-da, da-da.
Take the stick and stir the rags. Water's almost boiled. Laundry's the most important corner of this coop. Take it away, remove it, we'd be no different from the rats.
Poor Geralt. Do you think being Dandelion's friend works for or against me when dealing with Anna Henrietta? I really don't know at this point.
Who have we here?
The Guardian of Gutter Snipes locked in the Clink. How did that happen?
My. What could the Duchess's favorite have done to deserve this?
Back off. I'm busy.
Hear that? The laundry wench is busy. Yet I fear we have a matter to resolve. Remember our meeting, bootblack bodyguard?
You go ahead and chit. I'll be back once you're done.
Thanks for sticking around to help, Jacques.
You're in the coop, mate. Only one thing counts here, survival. Folk don't stick their necks out for anyone besides themselves.
Boo-hoo. He left you all alone.
Come on. Be constructive. Make yourselves useful.
Yes, we should see to the wash, or they'll put us in confinement.
Hey, the mutant's trying charms on us. Can't you see? Your tricks won't work here, lad. You cannot mesmerize all three of us at once. Grab yourselves washboards, boys.
Well, it was worth a try.
Take him from the left.
Oh, well, we got one guy. I didn't want to start a scene since we're in prison and all, but you give me no choice.
Bad move.
Yeah, I know.
Comrade!
What? What was that?
What is going on here?
Nothing.
I'm not asking you, but the one on the floor. Have you anything to say?
I slipped on some soap.
You slipped on soap.
Lots of soap here. It is a laundry.
Harlots brutes. Solitary for the lot of you. You'll have ample time to consider. Think about the choices you've made in life. I'll make certain of it.
Didn't do anything to deserve solitary.
Shut it! Milton was my cousin. You let him die.
What?
Was the Duchess's coin not enough? Did you expect more to save a good man's life?
Arrived too late. Nothing I could do.
And when the beast tore apart the Duchess's sister, too late then too? Were it up to me, you'd have hanged already. And don't you try any witcher tricks on me. You will end oh so badly if you do.
The rest of you people didn't even attempt to do anything. And you blame me for failing.
Here of your own free will, Stefan? Or did they lock you up too? Bet you're thinking about food. what you'll eat once you're free. Mutton leg, that's what I'm dreaming of. Well roasted on the outside, nice and juicy in the middle.
Are you the lout from Rivia?
Yep, I'm that lout.
Come with me. You're to be sentenced.
To what?
To shut it. What am I, the town crier? Hands behind your back.
Bye, Stefan.
Now let's go, and no funny business.
It's been 7 days. Do you think the drop-off spot will have something new?
Get ready. Soon all your problems will be solved, once and for all.
Do you know where this leads?
No. Hope it's the exit, though.
You guessed it. The thing is, there are different kinds of exits. Some walk this path to freedom. Others walk it straight into eternity.
Which am I headed for?
I don't know. Yet one thing is certain. You will never walk this path again.
Will someone smuggle me out? As a one-time gesture of kindness? For all that I've done? For the entire Toussaint? Oh, that guy's blocking the path.
Marc Dubois, you are hereby judged guilty of trampling Alice Valref, the cupbearer's wife, while on horseback. The woman's condition is critical.
It was an accident. I was riding fast through, but she jumped out in front of me.
In light of the above, there can be but one sentence. Death by decapitation.
No, I didn't do anything! Help! There must be witnesses!
Off with his head. Next.
Paul, the Witcher, take him to the tower. That's an order.
An order's an order. Guess you're not next after all. Follow me. You're supposed to follow me.
Why do you make me watch that execution?
So you'd know this is no almshouse for lost orphan boys.
Wanted me to think I was next. Enjoy that? Getting a rise out of folk?
You guessed it. The harlots' hounds that land here, I detest them. So I do everything in my power so they'll know they're in the Clink, not on holiday.
Watching that kind of reminded me of what happened in Olgierd's estate. I have a good feeling about us getting out of here today, though. Someone must be helping me somewhere. Got a lot of friends. Even though I look like the kind who shouldn't have a lot of friends.
I've brought the prisoner, sir.
Unbind him and leave us.
Damien.
Greetings, Witcher.
Your face doesn't look good. Though, looked even worse last time I saw you.
I apply an arnica extract. I can hardly feel it anymore. But my scars pale in comparison to the fate Syanna met with. The fate that was your doing. I trusted you. And how did you repay me? Consider it, Witcher. Why do you think the Duchessa had Syanna hidden away to start with? Can you guess?
I'm sorry. Might not believe me, but couldn't have predicted that turn of events. Certainly never wanted that.
Enough. We shall speak of it no more.
Guess there's been a decision in my case.
Truly, is that all you care about? Your own hide?
But you want me to care about what? What is there for me to care about now?
Not only. Also care how the Duchess feels, for example. And I hope that, unlike you, she doesn't blame this all on me.
A court heard your case, not Anna Henrietta. The facts are as follows. You were hired to kill the beast. Not only did you fail in that endeavor, but you also caused the death of our Duchessa's sister. Have I missed anything? I'll have you know that were it up to me, you would rot in our dungeon until your dying day.
Glad you didn't have the deciding vote then.
At any rate, I am not the best person to tell you what was decided in your matter. I'd say the man who worked hardest to tip the scales in your favor should.
What are you talking about? What man? Dandelion?
Sheesh, Geralt. You look like you've seen a ghost.
A ghost wouldn't have surprised me half this much, I promise you. What are you doing in Beauclair?
Officially, visiting Henrietta. That is to say, the Duchess. We're old friends. But you know that. Unofficially, I'm saving your hiney.
Thank you.
You're a persona non grata in Toussaint. Undesirable.
Didn't stop me from risking my skin for you. In my book, friendship is all that matters. Well, friendship and love. And art. Oh, and wine.
Oh, Dandelion! Someone we haven't seen for so long. I'm really glad to see you. Although I do wish it wasn't out of prison. I wonder if my prison sentence would change, depending on if I killed Detlaff or not. But seeing Dandelion here, I'm guessing it doesn't.
How'd you even know I was in prison?
Regis came to see me right after they locked you up. I mean, Regis, right? Can you believe that? To come back after... Amazing. He told me everything, and naturally, I couldn't possibly leave you to rot in there.
My man!
Take it I'm free thanks to you. How'd you manage it?
Oh, I have my ways. Took a little persuasive logic, blended in some deft rhetoric, then added a generous pinch of charm, and voila, you're free. But just so you know, it wasn't easy. In fact, it was pretty damn hard. Duchess was so furious, I think she even forgot she'd banished me from Beauclair. For life. All she could do was scream that you'd never set foot outside that dungeon again.
How'd you get her to take a fresh look at things?
I appealed to the faultless intentions that guided you, to your reputation, your accomplishments, and, well, ultimately she changed her mind, and you're free. Never wants to see you again, but even got her to leave your vineyard with you.
What?
You won't get a copper of your promised reward, but you'll keep your estate.
Dandelion, you're a regular master of diplomacy. Thanks.
Listen, you do whatever needs doing, but I've got to get to the cemetery. Henrietta's in bad shape with Syanna dead. Some folk forget that under the ducal regalia, she's just an ordinary woman who's lost a loved one.
If Henrietta is willing to listen to Dandelion, oh, they're definitely a thing again, and she still liked him this whole time, like I said.
Been meaning to ask you, how's Priscilla?
All right, recovering steadily from the horror she's been through.
So you two, you're still...
Of course we are. How could you even think it was otherwise?
No idea. Just within the realm of possibilities. But please be careful not to lead Anna Henrietta on. Suggest you've come here for any reason beyond getting me out of my predicament.
The bond between the Duchess and myself is one of pure friendship, nothing more. Now, off to console a friend in need.
I don't believe that one bit, okay? Dandelion has a reputation. Plus, you just have to think about this whole thing. Anna Henrietta's furious, and she listens to another person she's also furious with to plead for my escape out of the prison? At the minimum, she still likes him.
All right. See you later.
See you, Geralt.
Hey, do you want to come check out my estate? I miss you guys.
Off we go. You'll collect your things at the door. Follow me to the exit.
One thing that I would have liked to see more of by the end here is, I guess, everyone that we've been hanging around with back in the base game and all that. Zoltan, Ciri, and freaking everybody. Thank you for the wine. Now, I'm pretty sure before we get out of here, we can go check out the drop-off spot. Cheese! Alcohol. Dandelion, my man. Regis! Thank you to Regis for finding him too. And I'm sure Dandelion is glad to learn that Regis is well and alive. Or alive and well. Although for how long, I don't know, because Anna Henrietta might be... Well, she might not be that furious with him because he wasn't contracted to kill the beast anyway. Do I get my stuff back, by the way? My armor? What do we got here? prison poster. Oh.
Not terrible. Might look nice on my wall.
No! You gotta throw away things from the prison. Don't bring it back home. It's bad luck.
Open the gate.
Your things are past the first gate. Take them, leave them. I don't really give a fig.
After we leave the prison. Like, we gotta leave everything that we use in here. In here. Oh! Well, I suppose it's time for me to put back on... Let's put on the Witcher stuff. I'm feeling a little bit too ashamed to use the Toussaint armor anymore. Oh, but not the Erendite though, because apparently now we have Geschäft and Vitus. And a crossbow. My hair! This is so Witcher 1! Maybe besides the beard. If we get a shave, it'll be perfect. The smell of freedom.
Don't smile so wide. Someone's liable to see. Could mean trouble.
I can't help myself. Just so glad to see you.
Glad to see you too, my vampire friend. Thanks for getting Dandelion to come out.
It was nothing. True, he was not at first terribly eager to face the Duchess, but I managed to persuade him his person was indispensable.
Well played. Dandelion loves being indispensable.
Yet he so rarely is, poor man.
He was, this time.
What did you do while
While you vegetated in that correctional facility, I used the time to think. Wish to know what I thought about?
Course.
The relationship between two numbers. Detlaff's 4 victims and the 5 chivalric virtues. As you've no doubt noted, there's a difference of 1.
Mean to tell me, after all we've figured out, that you now believe in the whole 5 virtues punished theory?
Belief's got nothing to do with it. It's cold logic, deduction. Syanna went to great lengths to make folk believe the beast was punishing those who betrayed the virtues. Were I in her shoes, I'd make sure the number of victims matched. Are you not at all curious who was meant to be the 5th?
If I say yes, what then?
Then you'll come with me for another chat with the boot black. You see, I've learned he delivered the notes to Detlaff. Our search starts with him.
Oh. Is this gonna make a difference? Because Syanna's dead now, so I'm not sure... Maybe it'll make Anna Henrietta feel a little bit better.
Fine, see what he has to say. Could use a good walk, work out the kinks if nothing else.
Come then.
Guessing this is gonna be the same for a little bit, so we'll skip to wherever it starts being different.
Damn it.
What is it? Another name, truly?
See for yourself.
Well. I must say, even I did not expect this. This time you will see to our Duchessa. It seems we underestimated Syanna rather grossly.
Judging by this, Detlaff was literally supposed to tear her heart out.
Yet first you must snap her neck. Puzzling.
But what good is this information now?
Puzzle complete now.
Alas, the matter's ceased to be a tantalizing brain tease and has turned incredibly grave. We've proof of a plot to assassinate Toussaint's ruler. We've proof of a coup d'etat.
Duchess was to be Detlaff's last victim. Syanna planned it from the start.
Indeed. The logical conclusion, Geralt.
4 seemingly random victims to start. The virtue's their only link. Enough to get folk talking about a righteous, vengeful beast. Obscured the victims' links to Syanna, even as she had those she despised killed off one by one, leaving the Duchess for last.
Had she managed to fulfill her plan, none would have questioned the reasons. Most would have thought Anna Henrietta had died for her sins. She was known to show a hard heart on many occasions. Ample proof of a lack of compassion.
Why would Syanna murder her own sister? Out of envy? To take power? From an inborn penchant for evil?
Yes, yes, and yes. All those make sense, and none are mutually exclusive.
It's really sad because we know it's not the case, but Regis really doesn't like Syanna for understandable reasons.
Can only guess what drove Syanna. Luckily, Anna Henrietta's safe now.
I believe we may dare to assume so. Syanna's death was also the death of the Duchess's only natural rival. She is in no danger, for now.
Pretty rare thing for a ruler. What do we do now?
Now we drink. Unless, that is, you feel a witcherly duty to see the Duchess and tell her what we just learned.
I guess we should.
Think this might be something Anna Henrietta should know.
As you wish. I shall await you at Mare la Chaiselongue. A mug of mandrake brew to keep me company.
Not coming with?
No. After the horror Detlaff brought down upon the city, and in light of Syanna's death, I think it wiser not to appear at the palace.
Probably right. See you later then.
Before heading to the palace, you might wish to see if Anna Henrietta is not at the city cemetery. She spent a great deal of time at her sister's grave these last days.
Back when we were in the prison, handsome Jacques was saying, "Oh, I've never seen Anna Henrietta care about her sister."
Lepiotus weising lungs. A real
The
witch.
guard brings peace to our domains. Flout its writ and rot in chains.
But it's not like Anna Henrietta will show how much she cares about her sister publicly, right? So I don't really feel like that's right. She does care. You know, they are related by blood, and they grew up together when they were younger. And now, they were each other's only family members left too, but one's gone, and Anna Henrietta's all alone again. Is it easier for me to fast travel there? Yes, it is. Would Dandelion still be there? I feel like if she sees me, I don't think she'll be happy. But we've decided that we've got to tell her about it, so that is what we'll do. Well, I guess we're not getting in. Here we go. Is that a new grave she built for her? Or no, this is just a random grave. Her real grave is downstairs.
Geralt, why have you come? Forgotten already? The murderer you were to kill lives, while the Duchess's sister lies dead.
Wouldn't have come if I didn't have to. Promise you that. But I've learned something. Something that might interest Anna Henrietta.
Forgive me if I lend no credence to your word.
Found a letter Syanna wrote. To the murderer.
Very well. You may enter. But I make no promises as regards the Duchessa. She mourns her sister in the ducal crypt. Viscount de Lettenhove is with her.
Remember, my dear Henrietta, despair is like a stormy sky. Sooner or later, the sun must drive away the clouds.
That is easy for you to say. The one murdered was not your sister.
My life hasn't exactly been a bed of roses. True, my sister wasn't murdered. Don't even have a sister, actually, but many times I've lost. Unimportant.
Your Grace.
The impudence you must harbor to come in here after all that's happened.
Calm down. I'm sure Geralt's got a very good reason. Right, Geralt?
Will they actually let me leave here?
Before you start dumping accusations on me, I think you should know something. Syanna, she was a vicious, wicked woman.
Who
don't
are
say
you
that.
to tell me who my own sister was?
I'm the man you hired to investigate the Beast of Beauclair. And I found a letter your sister wrote to the murderer.
Really? Maybe you should read it then. It could be important.
You read it, Dandelion, aloud to me.
This time you must see to our Duchessa. Anna Henrietta knows nothing of empathy. Her heart is cold. This shard of ice you must tear from her breast.
My sister could never have written that.
Got proof she did.
No, I don't believe you. I don't believe it. Someone seeks to blacken her in my eyes. I won't allow it.
There, Henrietta. Don't get upset.
The letter is vile. It's slander. You must destroy it. Do you hear? No one else must ever read it. Ever!
Consider it done.
And you, out! Get out of here! This is all you're doing! Begone, hear me! I never wish to see you again! I shall never believe she did this. She was not capable. This is an outrage, Dandelion. Tell him it's not true. Tell him it's a dirty lie.
Geralt, get out of here, please. The Duchess, she needs to be alone.
Yeah. Not sure what kind of reaction I was hoping for her to have, but that was expected, I guess.
As to her enlightened highness, didn't go great. Got the full kaleidoscope of her emotional states. Spun through it at an impressive pace, too.
Am I to understand she didn't throw her arms about you and shower you with thanks for saving her from her murderous sister?
Got that right. I don't blame her, though. Luckily, Dandelion was there to smooth things over. Somewhat.
As you know, I had little sympathy for Syanna. Nonetheless, I very much regret I could not keep her safe. To you, her ultimate fate, does it still bring on the occasional pang of regret?
Yes.
Yeah. Still.
Well then, drink up.
I actually quite like this ending. Compared to the first one I got, this one feels more probable and realistic, I guess. It's something that I feel like I can totally see happening in the books.
Always seemed a very complex creature to me, by your very nature. Not one to go in for simple methods like drinking your worries away.
I fear there are worries for which, quite simply, there is no other medicine.
Beauclair seems safe now, though I'm still left wondering. I mean, Detlaff's alive. Think Anna Henrietta's still in danger?
No. He had a score to settle with Syanna. By his reckoning, he did just that. He has no reason to attack anyone else, or to remain in Beauclair any longer.
Sure hope so. Though in his boots, I'd regret having to go. Place is just plain beautiful, damn it.
Supreme bouquet. Firm, defined beginning, then develops gently, rising to a startling finish. Don't you think?
Not much of a connoisseur.
Then it is high time you started your education. After all, the Corvo Bianco vineyard is now yours. By the way, I left a gift for you at your new home. On the nightstand.
Thanks. Mind telling me what it is?
A trifle. That will nonetheless be useful should you need mutagens. Incidentally, have you thought about what you'll do with your prize? Shall you hang your swords over the mantle and take to pruning vines?
No. I think this kind of Geralt wouldn't be able to settle down. It's a little tragic, but this Geralt should eternally be killing monsters.
No, just not the life for me. Sure, might stop by there occasionally, stay the winter, fill up on wine. But I'd rather keep moving. It's not a choice being a witcher. And once you are one, you're one for life. You can't just step off the path. Besides, plenty of work left for me in the world. Ghouls aren't gonna kill themselves. Hey, managing a vineyard. Wouldn't happen to be something you've always wanted to try, would it?
I'm flattered, Geralt, I am. But no, I too was not made to saunter about in a robe and slippers. Rather droll, isn't it, that each time we meet, something harrowing must happen? I can remember a night, not too far from here if I'm not mistaken. We hid in a cave while a blizzard raged all about. Does that sound at all familiar?
How could it not? We just set off to rescue Ciri from Vilgefortz.
Oh, our encounter with Vilgefortz. That is something I do not remember so fondly. But that first stay in Beauclair, far calmer than this one.
Seemed like a land straight out of a fairy tale back then. Its sole problem, cellars too small to accommodate all that wine.
Appearances, Geralt. Appearances, like Mamoons and Dopplers, deceive. So what did become of Vilgefortz?
Killed him. Sure wasn't easy, though.
Regis doesn't have to leave Toussaint this time.
What about you now? Got a plan?
I do. I must find Detlaff. Help him. I certainly owe him that much.
Vampire friendships. Clear rules. Must be nice.
Do I detect a note of sarcasm?
Not at all. I so don't feel like going anywhere. Sit here a while longer?
So we shall, my friend. We have witnessed, and in fact on several occasions incited, many great and weighty events. After all that toil, I believe we deserve a bit of a rest.
That we do.
Oh wow, I really enjoyed this ending here. I'm pretty sure on some level I enjoyed this more than the original one I got. That one was very happy. This one's considerably sadder with a dead Syanna, as well as Detlaff being who knows where the hell he is. But it had a lot of flavor to it. And when I say I feel like it could be from the books, I think it's because it's not perfect. Because a lot of the stories, the short stories in the Witcher universe aren't really perfect, like happily ever afters. From that perspective, I feel like it really fits in. Although this is the very last story that Geralt will be going on to, so at the same time, I can totally see it being a happily ever after too, because he deserves it. Anyway, when we come back, we will continue on with the Unseen Elder.